It's time for another episode of Internet in Space! When we talk about electronic communications, we often frame the discussion around speed. That's a bit misleading. When it comes to electronic communication, speed isn't the big limiting factor. Data transfers happen at near the speed of light. What limits our communication is throughput, or capacity. It's easy to understand with an analogy. Let's say you've got a 2-lane road. Your job is to increase the road's capacity for vehicles. You could increase the speed limit, which means each individual car will spend less time on the road, but you'll eventually bump up against limits beyond which travel won't be safe. Another option is to add lanes to the road, increasing the road's capacity to hold vehicles simultaneously. That's the challenge communications experts face when building the next generation technologies for data transmission. It's not about making data move faster, it's about being able to cram more data down the pipe at the same time. The end result for folks like you and me is that we're able to access information much more quickly. Recently, engineers in Japan published a paper describing a new breakthrough in wireless data transmission. They created a terahertz transmitter capable of sending an enormous amount of data in a short time. We're talking 100 gigabits per second. That's even faster than the fiber optic connections some people enjoy today. But what the heck is a gigabit? Well, you know a bit is a basic unit of information, right? It's either a 0 or a 1. A gigabit is a billion of those suckers. So this transmitter can send information over the air at a rate of 100 billion bits per second. That's 10 times faster than what 5G mobile network speeds will be able to deliver, and that standard won't debut until 2020. What's more, we could build transmission centers on the ground and launch satellites in orbit to create an enormously powerful communications network. Imagine being able to access this sort of transmission capability no matter where you were on Earth. You wouldn't need wires or cables, just a receiver capable of picking up data in the right transmission frequency. It's an incredible vision of the future. You could download a library of movies in a few seconds. In fact, with satellite transmission, you'd be waiting longer for the slight delay you'd experience as the data traveled up to space and back down again than you would to actually download the stuff you wanted. There are still some hurdles to overcome before we all can complete our Pauly Shore filmography collections. The transmitter sends data in the 290 GHz to 315 GHz frequency range. That range is currently unallocated. That means no other technology currently lays claim to that band of frequencies. This is important because we want to make sure we don't have multiple technologies using the same frequency bands. It would be like picking up your smartphone and hearing all the CB radio traffic. In 2019, there will be a World Radio Communication Conference. At that event, attendees will be able to consider allocating the frequency band for ultra-high-speed data transmission. So even though the technology exists today, we'll have to wait a couple of years before anyone can roll it out. It's like I'm gonna have to be patient after all. And I was just about to download Encino Man. What do you guys think will be the next big advance in communications? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks to Toyota for sponsoring our show. Make sure you join the forward-thinking think tank by subscribing to this channel. And if you enjoyed today's episode, let me know by clicking that like button down there. And I'll see you guys in the future.